Hey, so we're here. We're at IEM Sydney with NRG's Ethan. First off, how are you liking Sydney?
It's great. We were here last year. It's really nice. This is like the only day it's been raining, but other than that, it's been really nice weather.
So obviously you guys have a bye today, heading into the semis tomorrow. Did you guys expect to top your group?
Um, didn't really expect it. We kind of just played against the teams we were held against or handed, but I mean, it's good to be directly into semis.
So this previous major, Energy makes it not the best performance. Was there anything you guys could, I guess, chalk that up to?
We didn't really want to make any excuses. I mean, it was we still a new team. We had Tarik, but we're definitely use it as a learn. No, we didn't have Tarik then. We had Fugly, but and we were getting ready to get Tarik, but I don't know. We were kind of just put that in the past. It's not the same lineup that we have now, so we're just looking to the future.
So it's all positive now with Tarek coming in?
Yes, sir.
So with Tarek coming in, has anything, I guess, had to be changed in terms of anyone's playstyles or roles or anything like that?
No, he's been pretty good at just like filling in the slots. Obviously, if he was really comfortable at one spot, we'd kind of make sure he got to keep it. So we're just kind of right now we're making sure everyone's just really comfortable, but he's definitely fitting in pretty well.
If we look forward to your match tomorrow, who are you hoping that you're going to face in the semis?
We didn't really have a preference. We've lost against both teams, so either way, we're hoping to get revenge against either one of them.
Um, a lot of the talk at the moment is traveling to events and taking time off between events and all of that. How do you find your schedule personally, I guess, as being in terms of traveling around for all these events?
Certain parts of the year get harder than other parts. Like we just got off of like a month run on the road, so and then we also have another like 3 week to a month trip through like Summit, Dallas, and ECS finals. So sometimes traveling gets pretty hard, but it's definitely worth it if you're going to a nice city.
Do you feel, in terms of, I guess, your performance, is it better when you go event to, or do you prefer having time to stop and practice in the middle?
As a new team for us, like with Tarek, it was definitely better, I think, to have more time practicing. Um, but I think as the year goes on, I think we're getting more comfortable just going to multiple lands at a time and just like kind of getting the reps in for tournament play and like stage play for sure.
Yourself a pretty young player in terms of the Counter-Strike scene. I guess for anybody watching, how did you get into it?
My first team was CLG. I got picked up when I was like 16, so I think I was like the youngest player in pro at the time. So it was definitely I feel like it was a good stepping stone for me. Definitely like starting at an early age and playing with like the veterans that I played with. It was definitely good for me.
You have to convince the parents to let you do it?
Yeah, it was definitely. I was in high school at the time, so I kept doing it online school when I went to California to play. But they support me, so they understand.
Do you feel, looking back at those days between then and all the way up to now, how do you think you've developed as both a player and as a person?
I feel like I've definitely matured more as a player. Just over the years, different players, different teams, the different organizations. It's been just like I feel like it's just helped me a lot as a person too. But yeah, I don't know. It's just traveling and being away from family and home, just like meeting all these new people definitely helps a lot.
So you can hear behind us, I don't know if it's going to be picked up on the audio, the rambunctious Sydney crowd. Do you like to play in front of a really loud crowd?
Loud crowds are usually the best, especially if they're neutral or for you. Usually when they're against you, it's a little worse. But this crowd's definitely one of the best, so I'm excited.
So does I guess a loud crowd that's against you, does it put you off in any way?
I mean, the only time it's happened was against Navi in Ukraine, so that was their home team. But I mean, it's all fun. I mean, it's just as long as you get to play in front of a crowd, I feel like it's worth it.
And then the question I'm going to ask everyone today is, I'm just going to say Vertigo, and then I'm just going to leave it up to you for your opinions on Vertigo.
We haven't got to practice it yet, but I feel like I played it like once or twice, so I don't even have that much of an opinion on it. But I think they could have some interesting things. I just like playing new stuff and learning new things, so it should be interesting.
Okay. So I guess the removal of Cache then, is that going to affect you guys at all?
We were decent on cash, so I mean, yeah, a little bit, but it won't be too bad.
What's the plans for today after this and your signing? Just going to go home and prac?
It might be a little too late to prac when we're done, but definitely gonna watch all the matches, kind of review after NIP and Fnatic play, and just get ready for tomorrow.
Thanks a lot, man.
Cool. Thank you.